You can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. Break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like you won't break me. I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like you can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest. It's the Houston Texans and the Seattle Seahawks. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, team.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And that will not be enough for a first down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
3rd and just 2 to go. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Got his man. This is Noel. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here we go.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Xavier Mafe bringing that play to a halt.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that, and softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They go play action with Stroud. He rolls to his right. Completes one, and Ben's hit it. And this one doesn't go far.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, a schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
On the quick, right?
From the gun, Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll get 18 yards there. And it sets up a Houston first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
From the 17. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down.
All right.
Here's Stroud. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Ready.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
70 Ranger. Here we go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He picks up 28 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Trying to find his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
4 guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long.
Ready.
From the gun, Milrow. That's J.S.N. Smith and Jigba on the quick slant. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Milrow from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And And it sets up Seattle with first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Throwing now, Milrow. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
This one falls incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here we go. Shot.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. This is going to be a 46-yarder. Myers' kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Robbie. 18.
They give to Pacheco to start the drive. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. To the air, Stroud. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And some excellent work on this play. It takes them a while to get to him downfield. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Dell now in motion right. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Working quickly here.
Why Tony?
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Seahawks 30.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
First down, Texans.
Here we go.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. Space to the left. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans get 6 more on their early advantage. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans drive their lead to 11. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Rob Flynn, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Milrow now to throw. And Oaks great fly through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest, and I love them taking a shot, Cade. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Escapes out to the left. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
He has it at the 33. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Now it's Stroud. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it, and he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
All right.
Back to throw. Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's taken down at the 30. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Houston.
All right.
We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. The scoreboard reads 14-3. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. That's 16 on the pickup. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
All right.
From the red zone now. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. And after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans push their lead to 18. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Dukes at a 1-stop.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Okay,
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets them up now at the 38. Here's Milroe to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
Desperation's a tricky thing, Kate. You love defenses when they're desperate and they're just playing on edge. But offensively, you're in a hole like this, the worst thing you could do is get desperate in a sack. Oh, it only adds further insult to injury.
Ready?
Another try following the sack. Forced that to his right. He takes it himself. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
And that's good for us Seahawks.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Stopped there by the fourth-year ball hog coming off his first All-Pro nomination, Derek Stingley Jr. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Let's go.
Staying with Walker. He takes this to the 38, so it's going to be 3rd and very short.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Ready?
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
He's not their bell cow. He's certainly not their breakaway type of runner. But he got the job done. He simply had to get forward, reach the first down before the defense could knock him back.
Let's go now. Ready?
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Come on, come on. Hey. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
2nd and 10 now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Jackson Smith and Jigba. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
To the air, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. Intended target there was Jackson Smith and Jigba. And that brings up 4th and long. Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. From the left hash, 54 yards out. Online, but not enough juice. That one falls short. It's no good. And this stays a 3-possession game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun now, first round. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away. What's next?
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Stroud now on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The number numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
At their own 14-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set.
Throwing here, Milroe. There's a screen out for Walker. And he's going to line up in the red for this play, back at the 8.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Throwing from the gun here. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Ready? Knock Bronco 80.
3rd and long for him here. Gets him on the in route. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from
First and 10
Seattle.
at the 29-yard
It's the
line.
Seahawks with 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Shotgun now for Milroe. Ooh, almost a throw to Johnston. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Buffalo 18.
2nd and 10. Milroe to throw. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
That's good.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st down throw here from Milroe. Short pass brought in. He's got it in the red zone.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Ready? Go.
Working inside the red zone. Completed to his running back. He's brought down a little short. No, that's what they do. Give him the 10-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 10-yard line.
This is Walker on 2nd. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
5-yard gain.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st.
Goal at the 5-yard line.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready?
Milroe from the gun. They read that screen perfectly. Interception! Christian Harris picks it up. 40. At the 20. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play, and that quarterback, well, he just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can he get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans grow their lead yet again.
Seahawks 3.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
79 Bronco. Here we go. Here we go. Ready, right?
Back to the air following the pick six. On the move, headed right. It's his target. That's Torrey Horton. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield.
Get it. Let go.
Milrow with it on first. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Loss at 6. Brings up second and 16 at the 45-yard line.
Ready.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Getting out to his left. Throwing on the run, deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Tag. Get up.
From the gun, Milrow. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Run deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Texans grab it. He's at midfield. 30 into the red zone. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Texans get more points to end a lopsided first half. Well, Brocky, you and I know after that first turnover they were able to take back. They were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it. I felt it. Everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway. They wanted to one up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready.
All right, snap and a quick kneel down, and the final few seconds are going to elapse here in our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Cowboy 80. Go.
Now it's Milrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Elijah Arroyo. And we'll see what they do here on second down. You You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. To throw, here's Milroe. Flush down out to his left. To the left, he's got Arroyo. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Walker on first down. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Azeez Al-Shaair that time on the tackle.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Inside the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Dude, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver could easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Get it. Ready.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. After the play, somebody's shaking up, and oof, that is not somebody you want to lose. That is quarterback Jalen Milroe receiving the assistance. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. First throw for the backup now. That's incomplete left side.
You've got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you've got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Third and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here. From the gun, Darnold. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
Practices today, Kate, college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Now Darnold, fourth down. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Texans get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Hey, listen, whether he swatted that down or made the pick, either way, this defense is going to be celebrating one heck of a goal line stand. But I'll tell you this, that pick, what it does, Kate, it plants a little seed of doubt in that quarterback's mind the next time he's down there.
First call here coming from the shotgun. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
All right.
Right back to Pacheco. And he gets a few on the plays forward.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, two-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. It's Pacheco again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Oh, Eric. At 18.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Let's go. At 8.
From the gun, Stroud. He completes it in traffic. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Houston first. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Case. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Oh, Eric.
Running left with Pacheco. Has a lane inside the 35. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. It's a 31-yard play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. Left side into the hands of Dell. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds. Rock at the 3-yard line.
When Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, get the quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Pacheco. So they only manage a yard following the penalty. We've got 2nd and 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here we go.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Texans push their lead further to start the half. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown. After up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Throwing on the run, deep. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
Ow, that's right.
Here's a toss to Pacheco. He's got room to roam here. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. A gain of 27 yards there. And it sets up a Houston first.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, it's certainly more exciting for all of us to watch too.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Oh, hey.
On the draw, it's Pacheco. His charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
You know, some positive yardage here, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling. And it could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Oh, hey. 18. What's that?
They'll run the draw with Chubb. And that is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go.
Now a give left side to Pacheco. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.